Hello everyone, my name is norma.geli and today we're going to Famous Foods. Resorts Row just opened up a few days ago, and along with that opening we also have Famous Foods Street Eats. There is a total of 16 locations in this Famous Foods, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to order from every single place just for you guys, so that way when you come here you know what to order. Sandy's been guarding my food while I went to go get all of them. Good job, Sandy. This is how I did everything. I got pretty much all my items. There's just 2 missing, but I was smart. I got some stickies and I labeled everything. All right, guys, that was a mission. I literally had to go pick up 13 different items from each station. My phone was blasting with text messages. I know there's 16 spots here, but there's only 13 spots that you can order from those kiosks. So the other 3 I'm gonna go ahead and leave till the end. Like I said, I just took stickies because I knew I wasn't gonna remember everything, so I just wrote the name of the place and then what it is I got. So this first one's gonna be their rare steak soup. And I am only gonna be doing just a brief description of each one because we're covering 16 spots in this one video. And again, I'm gonna go ahead and give my honest opinion. I don't really like to talk bad about spots, so you'll know if I really like it or not. This rare steak is really tender, wow. You can tell it's thinly sliced. I actually really like how thin these noodles are. It's honestly kind of a mix of pho and ramen because the noodles have more of a ramen texture to it, like a thin ramen, but the rare steak kind of reminds me of pho. I really like this one. This one's definitely a must-get. We're not doing this in any particular order, but this next one's gonna be from Gaylong Clay Pot Rice. If I butcher these names, I'm sorry. It's gonna be Singapore style food, and I really like this egg at the top right here. This is some really good fried rice here. The whole bowl itself is really flavorful. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the egg. I've never tried a more perfect soft-boiled egg. This is the perfect egg. Oh my God. It's like not too runny. I really like this one too. If you're craving fried rice, this is one of the must spots to go to. Now, I know a lot of people like to say that the street foods here are gonna be all Asian, but there's gonna be some exception, like this one. This is gonna be from Ma's Bar, and we went ahead and got their meatballs. Wow. So far, I really like their sauce. It's really good. I'm just mixing some spaghetti. I'm gonna dip it into the ricotta, put it on top of this bread. Really good too, really garlicky. Good texture, not too hard. At this next spot we got from Blood Brothers, we got some brisket. Again, this is another one of those spots that is not necessarily Asian. Got some good char on the outside. You can tell already there's a lot of fat in here. Right off the bat, lots of smokiness in there. Now time to try with the barbecue sauce. Wow. Woo. The barbecue sauce is amazing, and it does have a really light kick. Wait, it gets a little stronger. It's not really spicy, but you can tell there's a lot of pepper in there. It is a little bit spicy towards the end, but it's nothing to really cry about. Wow. It's actually one of my favorite barbecue sauces I've ever tried. Oh man. Oh yeah, spicy. It's Goggle, I don't know if it's Goggle Man or Google Man, but there's 2 G's, 2 O's, so I'm not sure how you're gonna pronounce that one. Char Kui Tiao. not sure, but it looks like we're gonna have some thick noodles here and then some shrimp. I think some pork in here too. That's crazy, they're like wide, but you can almost like see through them. That's some really good quality shrimp right there. You know, there's definitely quite a bit of heat in there. Definitely a lot of Asian flair into this one. And these noodles are so soft, wow. But again, I think my favorite part about this is the shrimp. And the pork is like really, really crispy. Ooh. Has like a little bit of a sweetness to it. No, I think this is definitely the dish to get at this spot. So for this next one, we're gonna have their streeper. This is gonna be their spicy wings. Again, another spot that's not necessarily Asian. These are just fried. It's gonna have a little bit of a dry seasoning onto them. They're not exactly spicy, very little. Okay, maybe at the end, never mind. It sneaks up on you, for sure. No. I love pickles, these are bomb. I think I like the pickles better, actually. It's a little bit small, but no, full of flavor and heat for sure. This is gonna be kuru kuru pa. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but this is gonna be Steve Aoki's shop here. It's a lot of skewers. This one, I got wings. Kind of interesting to see wings as a skewer. No, the dry seasoning on this is really good. I can taste a lot of smokiness from this one, but it's gonna be a little bit more like herby. I don't know if it's cayenne pepper because I do taste a little bit of heat, or I might just be burning up from my last meal. I think out of this, I love their smokiness. This is gonna be Achun. It's gonna be their pork and shrimp dumplings. This is actually kind of the one I've been looking forward towards the most because it's supposed to be a Michelin star spot where they were from. I don't know which I like better, the dumplings or the sauce itself. I think the sauce just makes this dish. It's like really tangy, a little spicy. But yeah, I can't tell. There's like a lot of herbs, a lot of, I think, garlic in here. There's something like maybe some sort of chilies in there that's making it red. I think Achun is probably one of the ones that I would say come here and for sure get one. At least get the one that's 3 pieces. They have a 3-piece and a 6-piece option. I at least got the 3-piece. All right, this next one's gonna be from Nori. This is gonna be their hand roll. It's the Dungeness crab. I love crab. It's funny, it kind of really is a hand roll. And it's funny too, they gave us this big old box just for this one roll. I really like the inside of it. It is really simple, it's just gonna be the rice and then the crab mix. The seaweed paper though, it's a little bit hard to chew. It's a little chewy, but I really like the inside of it. Again, it's really simple. Don't expect to have like all the usual sushi toppings in here, which is gonna be like cucumber, the spicy mayonnaise, smelt egg, cream cheese. All the other toppings are not gonna be on here. It's gonna be a really simple roll. For this next one, we have Boon Tong Ki, which is actually the very first one the moment you walk into the street food, coming from the outside area. This is gonna be their chicken curry laksa. And the broth came on the side, which I guess is good. You know, it doesn't make things soggy until you're ready. Kind of wish I had a little bit more broth because I really like curry. Then cut chicken. Wow, I like it. It also does come with noodles. So that's kind of cool. It's like a noodle and curry soup. These noodles are a little thicker, but they're actually really easy to chew. They're not all stringy, kind of like the pho noodles were. And I know it's curry, but it's actually not spicy. My favorite part is definitely the chicken on this. Cooked perfectly, really tender. And the sauce or the broth, really good too. The noodles are decent. I think I'm just not used to having noodles like these. They're really solid. Next one we got Spring Leaf. It's gonna be their chicken curry. I was kind of like surprised at first. I opened this up and I was like, what? This looks amazing. Looks like some sort of fritter. And then the best part, we got some chicken curry up in here. So it's kind of cool. They have a lot of different curry options in this food hall. I don't want to call it a food court. Wow. Check out this curry sauce. Man, It's so thick, it's like so buttery, full of spices. You can just tell they packed this with spices. This is so good. It's so flaky, it pulls apart. You can tell this was deep fried. Which makes it all that more delicious. It's really doughy. One of my favorites for sure. Okay, this next one's gonna be from Pepitas. It's gonna be a Filipino kitchen, and we have their panini right here. Boom, lots of cheese in here. There's a lot going on in here. Looks like you got some greens, and you have the meat, cheese, some sort of like sauce to kind of put it together. Really good. Like this would be a really good lunch option. I feel like we're just missing some chips on here. I think my favorite part of this is the cheese. Alright guys, this is going to be the final dish of everything that we ordered. Don't forget we still have 3 more items we have to go try. But this is going to be their duck tacos over from Fuhu Shack. So Fuhu Shack actually has an actual restaurant inside of Resorts World. But this is going to be like their little shack over here. You know you can't forget the lime on these tacos. I really like the red tortilla. It adds a nice touch. That's a really nice duck. It's chopped up really finely, so you can't really tell that it's duck when you're biting it. But I like everything that they put in here. It's gonna be a cucumber, really thinly sliced onion, so I could handle it. And then it comes with like a little red jalapeno or red pepper at the top of it. I like a really nice green salsa too. The green salsa, I feel like it's some sort of like cilantro salsa. It's a little bit creamy, a little bit limey, citrusy. I think I would put on some of my Mexican tacos, honestly. All of them were amazing, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you my top 5 in no particular order, but I really like Goggle Man, their Chow Kui Tiao, Spring Leaf with their chicken curry, and I'm gonna get some sort of naan in here. That was bomb. The rare steak soup from 10 Suns, really good. I think the meat was my favorite of this one, and the noodles were really good. The beef fried rice from Gaylong, super good. Again, love the egg on that one. Sandy ate my last one. But from Achun, their pork and shrimp dumplings, that was really good. The sauce was, I think, my favorite. But honestly, from all the 5, I think it's gonna have to be between the 10 Suns rare steak soup and then the dumplings. So definitely try those 2. If you're just gonna try out a few, these 2 are the must do. I just ate at 13 different places. We still gotta stop for some dessert. And this one's gonna be located right in the very middle of the whole food hall. It's the biggest cream puff I've ever had. When it has strawberries in it. Look how airy and creamy that is. Sandy, it matches your hair. That almost tastes like an apple pie in a drink. What's yours?
Definitely tastes cherry-ish.
Cherry-ish?
And like fluffy. Like I think it's the coconut in it.
Fluffy. Last place we're here at Here Kitty Kitty. It's located inside the Famous Foods as well. And from the outside, it just looks like a regular shop. Like it looks like they're just selling a whole bunch of goodies, but it's actually a speakeasy. So you just have to ask to come inside. One of the doors opens up and you get this awesome speakeasy with some awesome drinks too. For this last spot, this is going to be the the bar in the center of the famous foods area. I am not gonna get anything just because it is just regular beer and then cocktails. But what's cool about it is that you can actually kind of like pour yourself a beer. That way, in case if they're too busy, you can just do it yourself. And then they're gonna give you a card, then you just keep tapping away and you just drink all the beer that you want and then you just pay at the end. Guys, we are done here. We tried all 16 spots for you, except for one, I guess. But we have 2 huge bags full of to-go boxes that I guess we're gonna go ahead and just eat later. But thanks again for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Tell me which of these you guys would like to try. But thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. But it's a lot of food, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go. Okay, it's heavy. What's gonna happen? I'm gonna kind of try. No, I don't like that. I don't know if this is boiled, if this is like, what's that word called? When it's not boiled, when it's that egg that goes over Eggs Benedict. It's like cooked in water. Come on. Sandy, you're supposed to know this. Alright, this one's gonna be okay. How's my girl? People just keep staring. They think I'm crazy, like eating all this food. Okay, sorry. Forgot to even say where we were. A little fritter thing. It won't open.